Okay, so it's July 15th. We have a bunch of the SOURSOPs here. Here are SOURSOPs. They're about a foot tall right now, so I think I'm going to take one of them and plant them out at the farm to see how well he takes off, because it worked well with papayas. But of course, with pretty much any plant, it would be a lot better for it to be planted out into the soil, into the earth, than it would be for it to sit in a pot. That way it'll get everything it needs without too much interference from us. So, all right, it is April 15th, 2020, and here are our remaining SOURSOPs. I did take the majority of them out to the farm already. I didn't make a clip on it, however. Things were just a bit hectic at the time with this COVID-19 virus going crazy on our population. So I've just been shuffling things back and forth and trying to get things done in the midst of the madness. But I did take them out, I think maybe about 2 weeks ago, the majority of them, and planted them out there because I would rather just have them in the ground and have them get taken care of just by the earth itself, than for me here to get too busy with everything and wind up neglecting them. Because as you can see, these three guys here, I really feel bad for them because the rest of them are probably going to do a whole lot better than them here within the next couple of weeks. So I may just end up taking these guys out there. However, I really do want to keep one here just for comparison purposes. So I might keep the tallest, that's the pot towards the back there, here at home, and I might go ahead and try start transplanting him the right way, so that he can grow according to the rate he should be growing at. Because I have one out of these SOURSOPs that I planted out there at the farm already. I mentioned it on the last clip, which was the clip from July 15th of last year, and that guy is doing really well. So I'm going to take one of these guys out there, just so we can compare. All right, guys, so we're out here at the farm, and here I have the small pot that we brought from home next to the SOURSOP that I had planted out here. So if you guys don't remember, earlier on in this video, this plant was brought out here on July 15th of last year. So it's a couple months, it's over half a year. It's been over half a year since it's been out here now. I don't quite recall how old the tree is exactly since germination, but if you track back on the SOURSOP videos, I'm sure you can pinpoint just exactly how old this tree actually is. But like I said, if you take a look here at the trunk of the two trees, you can tell there's a significant difference in growth. But it doesn't take looking at the trunk, you could just look at the tops, and you can see there is much more significant growth with the SOURSOP that's out here. And you can see it's branched off right here, and you've got a lot of branches here trying to take off. I do want to keep this SOURSOP pretty short, so I don't want it to be any more than 10 feet maybe about 8 to 10 feet. So as he grows, I'm gonna let him get his whole year of being planted into the dirt here first, and that would mean we'd be back here around July of this year to go ahead and maybe do some pruning. The earth is doing a whole lot better for this plant than I am, and I'm sure all the gardeners in the world, all the farmers in the world would agree with that fact. So there you have it. There's a comparison portion of this video. I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the SOURSOPs that I brought out here maybe about 2 weeks ago. So here's one SOURSOP here. I did add some fertilizer to it. I have no idea what the grades were for the fertilizer, but I had some fertilizer that I had specifically bought for fruits and vegetables, and I just added a little into it. So I planted one there, and they're all along this ledge right here off to this side. You have another one here. Keep in mind, these have been out here for only about 2 weeks. And I've got them staggered with some giant Vietnamese guavas that I also planted out here. So after every soursop is a giant Vietnamese guava. The guavas don't look too good right now, as you can see there, right here. But after seeing that soursop tree, I have no doubt that these guavas are going to look amazing here within the next couple of months. Here's another guava. Here's another soursop. Another guava. And I paced myself soursop maybe about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 paces apart. So it's about 6 meters apart from each other. Down here is a small stream. You may not be able to see it because of the grass there, but I think if you can kind of take a look down in there, you can see it's not too deep, but it is constant, and that also gives a whole lot of water to all the plants that are growing out here. So I really hope you can appreciate the significant difference between a plant that is grown in the earth and a plant that's grown in a pot. Well, there you have it, guys. There is the difference between the growth of a soursop that is planted into the ground and a soursop that is grown in a pot. I want you guys to remember that these two soursops are exactly the same age. If I hadn't placed this one in the ground, it would look exactly like that one in the pot. They are siblings, I guess you can say. Unfortunately, I know a lot of you out there don't have the opportunity to plant into the ground, and I would suggest doing a whole lot of research on it so that you can find the best way to grow your plants in containers until you do find a place where you can place your plant into the ground. Because I know when you put it into the ground, you potentially have a plant that you can keep forever. So there it is for the soursops, guys. I really hope you got something out of this video, and I guess I'll be seeing you guys here within the next couple of months. And once again, thanks for watching.